When society feels neglected by political leaders and the government, public uprising is inevitable. Coming up. Well, EFF has opened a case against Operation Dudula, accusing them of blocking access to clinics in townships, which they claim it has led to a death of a 1-year-old Malawian child.
In recent weeks, Operation Dudula has allegedly been taking control of clinic queues across Johannesburg and barring immigrants from entering health facilities. The Red Berets say this unlawful blockade has resulted in the tragic loss of a 1-year-old child. They say the mother was turned away with her sick child from the Alexandra Community Health Center after being told by Operation Dudula members that she could only enter the clinic if she had a South African ID. The EFF says denying people, whether South African or foreign nationals, access to health care is not only illegal but also a grave public health danger.
If someone gets sick and someone dies and they could have been assisted there and there, it's not only negligence. They knew exactly what they were doing and they eliminated a life of a 1-year-old. So we've opened a case of murder. It's up to the state to take up and do the necessary investigations, because in our mind, someone has passed on and that's a murder case.
Dunga indicated that the deceased child's mother is still traumatized and living in fear. He says they demand law enforcement to urgently act to arrest those responsible and protect all patients and staff at public health facilities. SABC News, Alexander.
Well, one can clearly see how EFF and our mainstream media have been waiting for an opportunity like this, using a child and politicizing the death of a child to fight their political battles and to silence South Africans, because they see that the term that they've been using all over us South Africans, calling us xenophobic, doesn't stick anymore. How evil is that? Are you guys surprised why EFF and Cyril Ramaphosa are intensifying on fighting Operation Dudula now that the elections are around the corner? I am not surprised at all, and it's not a coincidence. Because remember, Operation Dudula is snatching bread out of these two parties' mouth, EFF and ANC. Because there is no South African who's right up here who can vote EFF, and they know that. And there is no South African who's right up here who can vote ANC, and they know that. So their last hope, illegal immigrants. Do you think why Cyril Ramaphosa and the CIC have been preaching all along for illegal immigrants to be documented or to be naturalized? It's because obviously once EFF keeps on preaching the documentation of illegal immigrants, those illegal immigrants, once the votes come, once the elections come, who are they going to vote? Obviously EFF. Same thing applies to the ANC. If the ANC preaches the very same gospel, or Cyril preaches the very same gospel of documenting the illegal immigrants, those illegal immigrants will vote ANC or EFF. Because these two parties know very well that they are sinking. You don't believe me? Check this out.
So what would be your solution as the EFF?
The solution is, let's go and document these people.
So don't deport them, rather find a way to formalize them.
We need to document them, because whether you like it or not, my brother, they are here.
We should not allow ourselves for those who come from other countries, being at war with them, because it is un-South African. What we are saying is that, yes, we want people to be properly documented in our country, and if we can work on that basis and do it in the spirit that we do it as South Africans, For we will do it in an orderly way, remembering for we are a diverse country.
And the battle for illegal immigrants has started. Check this out.
They must come. They must come. No, forget it. They will come. Because remember, you don't know that scope. On that side, they have to, according to them, they have to clean town. Town is clean already. It's clean already, but
Vote for ANC. Save your future. Vote for ANC. Vote for ANC. Vote for ANC. Vote for ANC. ANC, better life for all.
Can you imagine the audacity? EFF and ANC recruiting illegal immigrants for votes and for their business interest in whatever country. Can we imagine that? Yeah, that shows you guys how much these two parties don't care about South Africans. They don't care about our votes now. They just don't care about us anymore. Not that they ever cared, but now it's blatant. South Africa is out there. It's open for everyone to see. Even the smaller parties who can see that there is no hope for them to win elections and whose leaders have got business interest in Africa countries. Like Mmusi Maimana's. Anyway, Cyril Ramaphosa just confirmed, he just confessed that now, of course, he's already got businesses in Africa. We all know, guys, Congos and all the Nigeria and all these other countries. Cyril has got shares in all those countries. And another one who's got interest in Africa, in Africa countries is CIC. I mean, we all know that. Now, lately, Mmusi Maimane, listen to the language. It has changed.
I think the issue of immigration is an international and a global issue. Now you can respond to it in one of two ways. You can say, how do you integrate citizens who come from other countries, give them legal status, make sure they learn what needs to happen in the country? Because if I want to go live in Germany, I must learn German. I must learn German laws. I must operate the German way. So a dialogue gives us an opportunity to say, what is that way? What is the South African way? But what Dudula is doing is, frankly, in my view, bordering on racism. Because it is going out, identifying people illegally.
Well, Maimane forgets that these people are not here to learn anything from us or to integrate with us. They're just here to destroy. You can just tell this is just pure politics. It's not that he has got South Africa's best interest at heart. It's just about his business and his party. What I like about these guys is that when the reality hits, it hits. Because the illegal immigrants, when they attack South Africa and South Africans, they don't ask whether you are an EFF or not. They just attack. If they rob you, they don't ask you whether you've got an EFF card or not. They just attack. Therefore, some EFF members noticed that, we are getting affected by these illegal immigrants. And they Nicodemously joined Dudula, and they are also fighting illegal immigrants entering the country. I love it.
So the EFF members have come to my store to extort me, saying that I don't comply
You are not complying.
And the EFF has no right.
This guy is hiring illegal immigrant. He doesn't have a trading certificate.
I got a CC. I've been here for 33 years.
Hey, wait now. You don't trade with CC only. You must have a trading license. You stupid fool.
This is the EFF.
Call the police. We are waiting for the police now. The police are coming. This guy must be arrested. He's hired illegal immigrant.
How much is the minimum wage that is supposed to pay our employees or your employees or our people from South Africa a month? You don't know. You don't know the minimum wage.
Sir, I've just been told by Wimpy South Africa that...
You've been told by who?
Wimpy South Africa.
Wimpy South Africa.
That's what I must pay
Okay.
an hour.
It's Wimpy South Africa. No, you see, you are having a serious challenge here. Don't tell me about Wimpy RSA. Right? I'm talking about you as a business owner. You are the business owner. You know, you're supposed to know how much is the minimum wage that is supposed to pay our employees each and every month in this country.
Equality ngayeka mhlazana ngiphuma kwi-economic freedom fighters yebo na membership card. I used to be an activist yala masemba now. Ngangiphosa khona.
Iyangidida kakhulu lento yabantu abafundile noma phecelezi ama-students. Siyeke abantu abafundile ama-academics. Ama-students avota ngo-elite votela i-EFF. Ebe eyazi i-EFF ukuthi ithi foreigner awangene khululeke South Africa.
Yep. South Africans. Amanzi angena endlini bafowethu. South Africans, my fellow South Africans, my fellow patriots. I'm talking about serious South Africans who want to defend this country and the future of our children. Things are bad, guys. It's about time that we stand up and fight to a standstill for our country and for the future of our children. What do you think? Let me hear your comment below, and of course, if you are coming for the first time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.